I call it befriending your nervous system. I mean, understanding, I never understood my nervous system. I didn't know the first thing about it. As an athlete, I didn't understand what was going on in my own body until I had Matthew, and I understood. I had a therapist sit me down and tell me what it feels like to be him. And she'd say, look, listen and put your hand and feel how fast his heart is beating. And, understand what's going on in his body. His nervous system is on high alert all the time. And we need to work at bringing him down into that parasympathetic state a little more often, or at least get a balance, And so all the things I learned with him, I then learned to apply to myself. And I was wowed. I mean, through yoga and just breath work, and then a mindfulness practice, what that's brought to my life is just that ability to be present and the ability to respond instead of react, and the ability to know that you can take a minute and that everybody doesn't need your response right now. I mean, even in cell phone culture, just knowing that, like, okay, I'm going to respond to emails at a certain time of the day, or I'm not going to grab my phone at the first moment that I get out of bed, all of those things, but if we don't stop and think about these things, all that starts to take over our lives. And then we wonder, why do we feel so overwhelmed? And, through finding mastery and that whole concept of creating a philosophy for your life, my life philosophy is to create calm and connection with every breath and movement. And that is really, so when you have something like that to come back to, I take that back through all of my coaching, because that's when I know I'm my most authentic self. And then I can form that congruent relationship with a coaching client.